dogwood.
You ready?
Yeah.
That song sounds fun.
It is.
You have fun playing that one?
Yes.
Yeah, I bet. Okay. Well, first off, cool, dude. That sounds great. So first off, I'm gonna comment on something small, but it really looked good to me. What do you think it is? Think back. For volume is something that I wasn't thinking of, but yes. In fact, I thought your volume was great. It was very nice. It was controlled, as opposed to just because I know with a song like that, the tendency is to slam. So I very much appreciated the volume.
Is it time? I
Time is
got
good.
a little off. Like on the first part,
I will say we're gonna talk about the bridge a little bit because the bridge is pretty wacky. But other than that, I felt like you pretty much nailed everything else. The fills were good. The moving to ride, moving to your transitions were nice. You'd have those breaks; they were all in the right spot. It was good across the board. I was actually gonna comment on how good your skate is looking. And when you start to look and it looks like one press that gets 2 hits, that's when your skate's like there. But when I'm watching your leg and I'm seeing one smooth press for a skate. Mm-hmm. Good for punk, good for samba, good for rock, good for all kinds of stuff. Metal.
Jazz.
Jazz can use it too. You know where I use it? Yeah, I do that. One of the other ones, you heard me do it a couple times in the last song. I'll do the 3-5-4, but I'll do it with my bass drum in my right.
Especially when you're going at metal volume.
Yeah, I know. And then to also keep it controlled and keep it way down, it's tough. It would take some time. Keeping your snare very controlled, but your bass drum is still pretty heavy. Yeah, there you go. That's closer. Yep. So that's another. I use that in jazz a lot. I did it a couple times in here. I don't know if you heard it, but if you go back and you listen to a recording of it, then you'd be able to hear it. All right, cool. Well, that sounds good to me. I was getting particularly nostalgic because I was remembering you being like, you know, that big or whatever, sitting in the chair, like just learning how to do all this stuff. And now you're just like, you become your own like your own player with your own like things that your own like, what's the word? Like your own toolbox, I guess. So your set of fills that you bring out, and some of it has to do with things that I've shown you, but some of it is exclusively yours, and it's fun for me to watch that. Yeah. So, let's talk about the bridge a little bit before I get any cheesier.
Well,
February 9th, by the way. First lesson.
Wow.
20
6 years ago? 6 years ago? Yeah.
6?
Man.
I've been playing for 6.
You'll be playing for 6 years on February 9th.
All right, let's listen to that bridge. It's funny how you can kind of just drag and drop to the same spot every time, and it's almost always where the bridge is.
I like it.
Huh.
It hears us.
So the main like groove that he's doing is that boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba. Yeah, so that's the majority of it. I don't. Is it on Matt?
It switches. It's half and half.
Yeah, it is here.
When the other voice comes in.
Yep.
That's a skip.
Yeah, it is. But you have the dotted notes right before that. Da, da, da. You understand that that's what that pattern is, right? Those are dotted notes.
Now I know. They just put jazz into a punk song.
Most rhythm, downbeats, upbeats, dotted notes. That comprises pretty much everything that you do.
My mind has exploded.
Okay, well, I think we had what I would consider to be almost the perfect lesson. I think if we had not nearly experienced a meltdown, I think that would have been the perfect lesson. So I'm still going to give that a very good color. I lose track of all of them, but
I think the highest is blue so far.
okay. So how about we'll give it a blue, but not a blue plus, because blue plus.
It's light blue, not dark blue.
Like, how about give this lesson an A? An A plus, not an A plus plus.
plus plus.
You did good, Bubba.
We'll say 99 out of 100. How's that?
Meltdown only counts for 1%.
Mm-hmm.